Okay, hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be middle school tips and advice coming from a 8th grade valedictorian. This is for people who are still in middle school or are entering middle school. Middle school is like 6th, 7th, and 8th, and I just finished middle school, so this is coming from a upcoming freshman. Okay, so I have a lot of topics that I'm going to be going over today that you might need for your middle school year that helped me throughout my 3 years, because I went to for 7th and 8th I went to a different school, and then 6th and below I went to another school. So this is basically just what I'm going to be telling you. And then also I was valedictorian of my class for 2025 this year, so I'm just going to be giving you tips and tricks that helped me achieve that. Okay, first of all, we're going to be starting off with grades. And also, if you see me looking down my phone, because I have a checklist or whatever for what I'm going to be going over in this video. Okay, but first I want to talk about stay on top of y'all grades, y'all. Middle school is not something to play with. For me, I started earning my credits in 7th and 8th grade for my GPA, and currently I'm going into high school with a 4 point something, I can't remember. But stay on top of your grades. Don't slack. Grades is super important. It's not you could still have fun, but stay on top of your grades, please, because it's super important. It follows you throughout your middle school career or even your high school career also. Next is to make sure you turn in all your work. Don't turn in all your work. Don't be slacking on your work. Turning in work is very important, because first of all, that helps you with your grades, and if you do your work, that will help you get ready for tests and stuff like that. Make sure to turn in your work. Do not slack on any of your work. That's why you have to stay organized, which I'll talk more about that later, because if you're not organized, then you're not going to know where any of your work is for any of your classes, and then it's just going to take a toll on you. So you have to be really organized with that type of stuff. So don't be scared to ask teachers for help or extra credit. That's something that I did that really helped me, asking my teachers for help and extra credit, because you could be so close to that A or that B, and you just need a little bit of credit. Take the time before you leave and go to your next class to take a little bit of time and talk to your teacher and ask, oh, what can I do for extra credit? Is there any assignment that I could do over? Because extra credit can really help you in ways. And don't be scared to ask your teachers for help, especially during class. Don't go at the end of the class and be like, oh, I need help. Do it during class. Don't let people scare you to ask questions. Your question may be somebody else's question also. This is such an important thing. Make sure to take notes. Taking notes is something that helped me so much throughout the school year and many more school years, because if you take notes, you could use that to study for tests, use that to do homework. Just revise your notes. Take notes and take them cleanly. You could have two different notebooks. A notebook where you just take the notes quickly, and then when you come home, you could rewrite the notes. Very organized. Personally, I just make sure I write the notes organized, but it's really whatever suits you and whatever makes you comfortable. But make sure to take notes. That is such an important thing. If you don't take notes, you're going to be lost on your tests, lost on your assignments. Maybe a friend needs help. You could go ahead and show them your notes. Don't give them your answers, but show them your notes so they can understand it also. Next is drama. Drama is something that happens so much in middle school. You just have to learn how to exclude yourself from that. Me personally, I was not in no drama because I'm not that type of person, and I just don't affiliate myself with that. And I don't recommend you affiliate yourself with that either, because once you get into one piece of drama, you're gonna get sucked into so much more. And drama is it's not fun or nothing. You shouldn't be entertained off of that. There's so many more things that you can find important. Get in clubs, activities, do your work, listen to music. Just stay away from stuff like that, because that could really mess you up, and I don't recommend getting into that type of stuff, because people may come to you and try to start drama, but just isolate yourself from the people who like to start drama, talk about you or stuff like that. Just isolate yourself and find another group of people who you can talk to. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and talk about friendships. Keep at least 1 to 2 close friends that you trust. Don't tell them all your business, but at least keep 1 to 2 friends that you trust. Me personally, I was in a group of 5, including me, with 4 other girls. They were super nice. We were all focused on the same thing. We had good grades. Also about that, surround yourself with people who you want to be like. Don't surround yourself with people who are in trouble, in drama and stuff like that if you want to be getting all A's. No, you need to find people who are also like you. Finding people who are also like you will help a lot because you guys can relate to stuff, help each other with homework and whatever you need. Another thing about friendships is you can't trust everyone. That's why I recommend don't tell your business to all the people. They may peer pressure you into doing that, but please try not to, because they could tell your business to other people and you don't want your business out all around the school. No, that's not right. Especially if it's personal or stuff like that, just keep your business to yourself. Also, if you're someone who someone told like something and they said don't tell nobody, please keep it to yourself. They said don't tell nobody for a reason. Next topic is going to be organization. Organization is really important in middle school, y'all. Like I was saying earlier, make sure to stay organized because that's just going to set you up for everything. So make sure you get a planner. I did not get a planner, but this year I'm going to make sure I get a planner, because putting it in your phone or writing it down on a piece of paper, you might not like it won't be on you all the time. You might not have your phone on you all the time. You might lose that piece of paper. So get like a planner, or maybe you want to get a cute one so that can help you be motivated or whatever. So like get a cute planner, write days that your homework is due, write to-do lists, whatever you need in that planner so that you can stay organized and focused. Another thing is to complete all of your work before the due date so that you can stay organized and on top of your other classes, especially if you have a lot of classes like me. I think I have 7 classes excluding lunch. Like I have 8 periods, but I have 7 classes because lunch is like a period. So make sure to like stay organized. Get a folder for each class. You could get one of those big notebooks, or you could get like a notebook for every class. I think this year I might get I don't know, I might get a notebook for every class because I just feel like that helps you more, because sometimes when you get the big notebooks it just mixes everything up. You could get like one big notebook and then a notebook for every class, so that like the big notebook you could just write extra notes or whatever, and then the other stuff, you know. And I think I went through like 3-4 math notebooks for 8th grade, because I was taking algebra. I'm going to be taking geometry this year. But I was taking algebra, and algebra has a lot of notes. If you are also an upcoming 8th grader, you might be taking algebra. I'm not sure. It really depends on your school, your district, or whatever. But you might be taking algebra. So make sure to stay attentive in that class. Pay a lot of attention because it's no joke. Personally, I love math, so I passed with the A. So, yeah. Keep your backpack and your school supplies organized, y'all. That is like the most important thing. Keep all of that stuff organized. You don't want to get everything messed up or whatever, because then you're just going to get like, it's going to like make you lose your focus. It's going to make you get lost. So make sure to keep your backpack organized. Get a nice spacious backpack, like a Nike backpack. I'm not sure if spray grounds are spacious, but maybe you want a cute spray ground. I think I'm going to get a spray ground this year. But yeah. And like I was saying, I actually have my like my personal planner notebook thing right here. Maybe you want to get something like this. That might help you with your organization skills. Next, I'm going to talk about sports and activities. Okay, when it comes to sports and activities, for activities, join as many as you can. You can use that on your like you know, when you're writing college essays or whatever and they say, oh, what did you do? You can use that for college. And then also, same with sports. Please try and join a sport. That's a mistake that I made. Personally, my school didn't even offer that many sports that I liked. So, like, they didn't offer it for 7th and 8th graders. So, yeah. But join sports that you actually like. Join as many activities as you can, because you can use that later on your transcript or thing like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, get involved. Join clubs that you find interesting, not just like you're trying to get in there and do nothing. Join something that you find interesting for your niche. For my next category, I'm going to go ahead and talk about respect. Respect comes into play, but not only for yourself, but for teachers, staff members, and even your classmates. You want to treat people how you want to be treated. Don't go inside the class talking back to teachers. Try and have self-control. Like, talk to people how you want to be talked to. Don't like be rude and disrespectful and like think that somebody's gonna come back and be nice to you. No, you need to be nice, respectful, if you want to be treated nice and respectful. Don't go disrespecting staff members, disrespecting teachers, and disrespecting other people's boundaries. Keep like the mindset that you need to be accommodating, nice. Not everybody wants to be talked to. Not everybody wants to be messed with. If somebody does not want to be messed with, just leave them alone, and you can find somebody, like, you know, stuff like that. Be respectful if you want to be respected. Like, that's the golden rule. Treat other people how you want to be treated. Don't go around being mean and expect to be called the queen. Like, no, you got to be nice. Find, like, you know, find yourself, find that like emotion, you know what I mean? And for my last topic, I'm gonna be going over hygiene. Okay, hygiene is really important, especially if you're taking a gym class. If your school does not like have gym uniform, make sure to keep deodorant no matter what. Even if they do and don't, like, make yourself an emergency kit. I'll be making an emergency kit video later in July, but make yourself a mini emergency kit with all your necessities. Make sure to freshen up whenever you can. Take time out of your day, like in the morning, do all your skincare, facial stuff, you know, whatever you need to do. Get like perfumes and stuff like that. Sol de Janeiro, Chanel, Marc Jacobs, I think, has perfumes. You can find all that stuff at Ulta. I think Ulta, Macy's, Sephora. That's where I get my stuff. Oh, Target. The Freshing stuff is really good. I like that. So make sure just to stay hygienic. Don't go around, like, you know. And if you like see someone who like might need some, like, to tell them that they're not like smell good, just do it in a nice way. Don't go up to them and be like, oh, you stink. No, be nice, be respectful, pull them out to a corner. Don't do it in large crowds, because that's just like embarrassing and rude. But other than that, I really hope you guys find this video helpful. Middle school will be super fun. Don't get too scared. Make sure to believe in yourself. Doesn't matter what grade you're going into, 6th, 7th, or 8th. All of those years you can have fun, but still stay on top of your grades and become a valedictorian like me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I love you guys so much. Bye. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it.